Hello, everyone, and a massive welcome back to Speaking English Daily Dose, your go-to place for turning English learning from a challenge into a delightful journey. I'm Sara.
And I'm Mark. It is genuinely wonderful to be here with you all today. Whether you're listening during your morning commute, on your lunch break, or while relaxing at home, we are so thrilled you've chosen to spend this time with us.
Yes, welcome to our global family. Now, we have a very special and powerful topic for you today. We're diving into English for work.
That's right. This isn't just any lesson. This is a toolkit for your career. We're going to walk with you through every stage, from the nerve-wracking job interview to feeling completely confident and connected in your office, all the way to building a powerful professional network.
Exactly. This episode is designed to give you not just the phrases, but the confidence to use them. But before we change your professional life,
Yes, the important housekeeping. If you're finding value in our chats, please do us a huge favor. Click that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this with a friend who also wants to grow.
every subscription helps us reach more amazing learners like you. All right, no more delays. Are you ready to unlock your professional English potential, Mark?
I was born ready. Let's dive in.
Okay, let's start at the beginning. The job interview. Just the words can make my palms a little sweaty, Syra.
I think everyone can relate to that, Mark. It's a universal feeling. But here's the secret. An interview isn't an interrogation. It's a conversation with a purpose. Your purpose is to show them you're the right person for the job. And the key to that? Preparation.
So, our first golden rule, preparation is power. But what does that actually mean for an English learner?
It means you don't just think about what you'll say, you practice it out loud. You research the company. You anticipate questions. This preparation builds a safety net of confidence. So even if you're nervous, your training takes over.
I love that. Let's get into the nitty-gritty. What is the very first, most common question they always ask?
Without a doubt. So tell me a little about yourself.
The classic. It sounds so simple, but it can be a trap if you're not prepared. Do I tell them my life story? Do I talk about my love for hiking?
No, probably not the hiking. Not yet. This is your elevator pitch, a short, powerful summary of your professional self. Think of three key parts. One, who you are professionally. My name is Sara, and I'm an experienced English teacher with a passion for curriculum development. Two, your relevant experience. For the past 5 years, I focused on creating engaging online lessons for adult learners. Three, what excites you about this role? I'm genuinely excited about this opportunity because I admire your company's innovative approach to education, and I believe my skills are a perfect match.
Wow, that's clear, confident, and it tells them exactly what they need to know. It's not your life story, it's your professional story.
Precisely. And practice this in the mirror, record yourself on your phone, or with a friend. Hear how the words sound. Make them your own.
Okay, brilliant. So I've aced the tell me about yourself. What's the next big question?
You will almost always hear, why do you want this job? Or, why do you want to work for us? This is where you show you've done your homework.
So I shouldn't just say, because I need a job.
Definitely not. This is your chance to connect your goals to the company's mission. For example, I've been following your company's growth, and I'm truly impressed by your commitment to sustainability. I want to be a part of that mission. Or, I really admired the creative culture here. I saw on your blog about the recent team project, and that's exactly the kind of collaborative environment where I thrive. Or this role perfectly combines my skills in customer service and my passion for technology, which I see as at the heart of everything you do.
That shows you're not just looking for any job, you're looking for this job. It's flattering and strategic.
Exactly. Now, beyond the words, let's talk about the unspoken language, your body language. A genuine smile, even on a video call, is contagious. It says, I'm a positive person and I'm happy to be here. Sit up straight, make eye contact. It projects confidence.
What about the outfit? Is it as simple as wear a suit?
It's about looking polished and professional. A clean, iron shirt or blouse goes a long way. Neat trousers or a skirt. The goal is for them to remember you, not a wild tie or a distracting accessory. When you look good, you feel good, and it shows you respect their time and the opportunity.
And one pro tip I love, bring a notebook and a pen. Jot down a question or two. It shows you're engaged and organized.
Perfect advice, Mark. Finally, how do you end the interview? Don't just say bye. Always, always end with thank you so much for your time today. It was a pleasure learning more about this role. Or thank you. It was wonderful to meet you.
Politeness is a superpower. It leaves a lasting positive impression that can truly set you apart.
All right. Deep breath. I did everything you said. I prepared, I smiled, I was polite, and I got the job. I'm starting on Monday. Now what?
Congratulations! This is where the real fun begins. Now you're not just a candidate, you're a colleague. The goal shifts from impressing to connecting and contributing.
And that can be just as tricky. New names, new routines, and as I mentioned before, a mysterious coffee machine that looks like it belongs in a spaceship.
It's true, office technology has its own learning curve. But the principle is simple. Be polite, friendly, and clear. Let's start with the basics. Greetings.
This seems obvious, but it's the foundation. A simple, cheerful, good morning, or hi, how are you today, as you walk in, does wonders.
And use people's names. Good morning, Sarah is so much warmer than a generic hello. It shows you see them as individuals. And your tone matters. Try to smile while you're speaking. It changes the quality of your voice, makes it sound warmer and more approachable.
And when you're heading out, don't just disappear. A simple, goodbye everyone, see you tomorrow, or have a lovely evening reinforces those friendly connections.
Now, what about when things go wrong? Your computer freezes, you can't find a file, you don't understand a new process.
This is where many learners panic. The instinct might be to stay quiet and hope no one notices.
Which is the worst thing you can do. It's always, always better to ask. The key is how you ask. Be polite and direct. Excuse me, Tom, could you possibly help me for a moment? Or, hi, Sarah, I have a question about the system when you have a minute. Or, I'm sorry, I'm not sure I understand this step. Could you please explain it again?
And the magic words. Never underestimate the power of please and thank you. They transform a demand into a request and show respect.
Absolutely. Now let's talk about communicating with your manager or boss. It's the same principle of respect, but often a touch more formal.
Right. Unless they tell you otherwise, it's best to use their title and last name. Good morning, Mr. Smith. Hello, Ms. Davis. It's professional and respectful.
And when you complete a task, don't assume they know. A quick email or message saying, hi, Ms. Davis, the report is finished. Would you like me to email it to you? shows that you're on top of your work and proactive.
And one of the most important skills of all, which we often forget, is listening. Active listening, nodding and making eye contact, asking a follow-up question is half of all communication. It shows you value what the other person is saying.
Once you're settled in, the next step is to build strong relationships with your colleagues, your work family. These are the people who will support you, collaborate with you, and make your workday enjoyable.
I love that term, work family. It changes the dynamic. So how do we build that beyond good morning?
Through small, consistent acts of kindness and collaboration. Offer your help. That project looks interesting. Can I help you with anything? Invite people. A few of us are going for lunch. Would you like to join us? Give genuine compliments. Great presentation in that meeting. I learned a lot.
These small phrases are like social glue. They build trust and camaraderie. And then there's the art of small talk.
Yes, small talk is not about deep philosophical discussions. It's about building a friendly connection. The safest topics are usually the weather, weekend plans, hobbies, TV shows, or general news.
So things like, it's beautiful outside today, isn't it? Did you do anything fun over the weekend? I watched that new series last night. It was fantastic. I tried a new cafe around the corner. The coffee is amazing.
Perfect. The golden rule, keep it light and positive. Avoid heavy topics like politics, religion, or money. And most importantly, be curious. Ask questions. How about you? Did you have a good weekend?
Teamwork is the ultimate expression of this. It's about using we instead of I. Saying things like, let's tackle this together, or I can take care of this part if you handle that one. It shows you're a team player.
And never, ever forget to acknowledge help. A simple, thank you so much for your help with that. I really appreciate it. Makes people feel valued and eager to help you again.
Okay, Sara. Fast forward a few months. I'm comfortable in my office, but now my boss wants me to represent our company at a big industry conference. Hundreds of people, all speaking English. My old friend Panic is paying a visit.
I know the feeling, but let's reframe the word networking. It's not about collecting business cards like Pokemon. It's simply about making new professional friends. It's about having interesting conversations.
Making friends. Okay, that sounds much less scary. How do I start?
Start simple. See someone standing alone? Walk up, smile, and say, "Hi, I'm Mark. It's a great conference, isn't it?" Then introduce yourself properly. I work with Speaking English Daily Dose. We create English learning content.
And then the secret weapon, ask a question. People love to talk about themselves and their work. So what do? What brings you to this conference? How long have you been in the industry?
Exactly. Then your job is to listen, not just wait for your turn to talk, but to truly listen. Nod, smile, give small verbal encouragements like, "That's so interesting," or "Oh, I see," or "Really? Tell me more about that."
That makes the other person feel fascinating and respected. So the conversation becomes a joy, not a chore.
Precisely. When it's time to move on, you need to close the conversation gracefully. Never just run away.
No sprinting to the cookie table.
No sprinting. Instead, say, "It was absolutely wonderful to meet you. Name? I really enjoyed our conversation. I should probably go mingle a bit more, but I hope we can stay in touch."
And this is where you can offer your business card or connect on LinkedIn. Here's my card. Please feel free to send me an email. It's professional, friendly, and opens the door for future contact.
Now, let's equip you with a quick reference phrasebook. These are versatile phrases you'll use daily in emails, meetings, and conversations.
This is gold. Let's do it.
For emails and requests, could you please send me that file when you have a moment? A soft, polite request. I'll get back to you on that by the end of the day. It shows you're reliable. Let's schedule a meeting to discuss this further. Proactive and organized. Sorry for the delay in my response. Polite acknowledgement.
In meetings, that sounds great, or I agree with that point. Positive reinforcement. Should I just add something here? A polite way to interject? So, if I understand correctly, you're saying that shows you're listening and clarifies understanding.
And the two most important phrases for any learner. I'm sorry, could you repeat that, please? Could you explain that in another way? I want to make sure I understand.
Using these phrases doesn't show weakness. It shows confidence and a commitment to getting things right. People will respect you for it.
Whew, we've covered so much ground, Mark. Let's do a quick review to let it all sink in.
Okay, step 1, the interview. Prepare your elevator pitch. Research the company. Master your body language. And always end with a polite thank you.
Step 2, the new job. Master daily greetings. Don't be afraid to ask for help politely. Communicate proactively with your boss. And be a fantastic listener.
Step 3, building relationships. Be a kind and supportive colleague. Master the art of small talk. And be a team player.
Step 4, networking. Reframe it as making professional friends. Smile, introduce yourself, ask questions, listen deeply, and close conversations gracefully.
And throughout it all, remember that good workplace English isn't about perfect grammar. It's about attitude. It's about being friendly, confident, respectful, and open.
Beautifully said, Mark. English is the tool, but your personality is the power. You are not just speaking English. You are building bridges, solving problems, and creating opportunities.